Hello students, I am going to discuss with you a language called Prolog. Swipe Prolog is a version of Prolog. What is Prolog? It is basically a logic programming language. By the term logic programming language, I mean to say that it is associated with proportional logic or first order predicate logic that give the resultant value in the form of true and false. It is basically used in artificial intelligence and computational linguistics. Prolog is primarily intended as a declarative. What do you mean by the term declarative? Declarative means when you specify the goal and only the states of the problems are specified, but the rest of the part is depend and performed by the language. That's why it is also called as non-procedural language, and I have already explained the term logical programming. But in Prolog, everything is represented in the form of rules and facts. Means all the relations are represented in the form of rules and facts. Next, I will explain what do you mean by the term rules and facts. Basically, this language was developed in France in 1972, and the word Prolog was derived from programming in logics. PRO developed from programming and LO from logics. Next, what is the need of this language? Why this language was developed? Because this language is used in theorem proving, expert systems, automated systems, and natural language processing systems. Nowadays, modern Prolog environment also use graphical user interface. Next, when you use any language, it has its own data types. Data type means the type of data that is supported by the language. The data types of Prolog are listed. They are atom, numbers, variable, compound statement. What do you mean by the term atom? It's a journal purpose name, and its value is not inherited from anything. It is represented, you can say X can be an atom, Y can be an atom, A can be an atom, any name of any person, name of any color can be an atom, Ram, Sham, green, red, it can be an atom. Next, what are numbers? Numbers whose value can be integer, whose values can be float, means they are associated or they are bounded to certain value. Next is variable. String of characters, or you can say numbers or underscore. Anything represented in this form is called as variables, where you place some value. Variable is a placeholder where you place some value. Next, compound terms. When the value is placed in the form of function and it has number of arguments, and those number of arguments the function has is termed as arity. Means number of arguments in a function is known as arity. Anything in the parentheses is known as arity. For example, in this compound term, there is a function called friends. It has an arity of 2. One is Ram and another is this list that contains Sham and Jimmy. There are also some special cases of compound statements. They are list and strings. What is a list? Collection of terms is called list. Anything into the square brackets that can be number, that can be characters, that can be set of characters are called as list. String is a sequence of characters in the double quotes that is represented in the form of string. It can be a single character, it can be a list, it can be a set of characters also. For example, to be or not to be, if they are in the double quotes, it is this whole is considered to be as string. Thank you.